Hey, welcome into the round pen with Magic. This is ride number 7 that we're about to do. And I thought I'd show you just bridling, where she is with bridling. She's still a little fussy about it. It's not bad. It's not bad. Another day or two I'll be able to do it without the halter on. By the way, I have people texting me or commenting and asking me where we're located. We are in northeast Oklahoma, about 80 miles north of Tulsa and about 50 miles southwest of Joplin, Missouri. And you can just check my website, which is sbhstable.com, find the map and all that stuff if you're in the area. Come by and visit us. Magic will greet you when you come up to the fence. Okay, so I have been loping her the last couple of 3 rides, and she's loping out pretty nicely just here around the round pen. I haven't ridden her outside the round pen yet. Probably will the next ride or so, because she's doing pretty well, and that's pretty soft there. I really like that. All right, so I want her to walk off from just my leg pressure. By now she understands it pretty well. That was really nice. I just touched her with my calves and she walked off really nicely. No cluck, no anything. Okay, pretty good. And she's really wanting to be over here with these horses that are right behind me there. So she keeps trying to pull over there. And right there, she scraped my leg against the side of the pen, and that spooked her just a little, so she trotted off. So I don't let my horses speed up unless I ask them to. I don't let them slow down unless I ask them to. Pretty simple. I'm in charge of speed and direction. It's a real simple thing, and they kind of figure it out. Now she's a little stiff there. Come on. So I'm just going to work through this. And what that stiffness was because she just got a little bit bothered right over there when my leg touched the pen. The stiffness is nervousness, okay? It's not her saying no necessarily. Now she's a lot softer on this side, okay? Lot stiffer on this side. So I'm going to bump her pretty hard with my leg. If she still doesn't move off of that, I'm going to pop her with the tail end of the rein here. Okay, I missed. There we go. And I did this yesterday. Okay. And I let go there because she got bothered and threw her head up. Okay. So that's not as good as I'd like it to be, but we'll have to take it for now. You can't win every battle 100% all the time. It's not really a battle, but you just have to figure out what can you get for that day. So since she's being stiff, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lock my hand. She's about 10 degrees with her head to the left. Just ride her around here and let her work on that a minute. So the horse will tell you what they need. You know, I usually have some kind of plan when I come out every day. I'd like to do this or I'd like to do that. About half the time I don't get it done because I find something else more pressing that needs to be worked on, like right here. If she can't walk around with her nose bent to the left, then there's no point in me working on other stuff. Okay, that's a little better. She kind of figured that out. And I do on occasion tie a horse's head around if I need to. I haven't done it with her. Haven't really felt like I needed to, but I can if I need to. Okay, that's getting better. All right, she's getting a little better, so I'm going to let her out of that before she gets so sour about it. Okay. And it's real windy here today. I don't know if you can tell that. Wind's going about 20 miles an hour and gusting. That makes a horse naturally nervous, especially a green horse. I usually ride anyway because they need to learn to pay attention to me with all the stuff around. Let's see if we can trot her off here. But it is, see how I keep losing her attention when I get over by those horses and the wind. All right, good. So she trotted off, but she did it with a little bit of nervousness. I'll just calm her down here. Coco's tied right there, and she doesn't like to go by Coco because Coco's kicked at her a time or two, and so she's not real. She's not a real fan of Coco. Just want to keep her moving here. So one of the things I've worked on the last couple of days was stopping, and I used the fence to do that various ways. So let me get okay, that's pretty good. I'm getting pretty good circle both directions. I'd like her to bend a little more to the left, but it's not too bad. Okay, so here's how I start teaching this stop. And I've done this with her the last 3 or 4 rides. I'll come into the fence at a 45-degree angle, sit down, take my legs off, which is the first cue I want her to know. If I have to, I can say the stop word, and if I have to, I can pull her head into the fence. Let's see what she does. So I'll come in right here. All right, so I've done it enough that she stopped just off my legs, and then I always turn them into the fence. Outside rein, outside leg, inside rein. Let her figure that out. And they'll a lot of times try to run you into the fence there. Once I get a little more control with her shoulders and a little more back up, I can fix that. But for now, that's kind of what I'll live with it for a little bit. All right, let's come in here. All right, that time when I headed her toward the fence, she went ahead and anticipated the stop. And I'm okay with that at this stage. That means she's paying attention. She's not sure what she's up to here. She's just kind of pushing me into the fence. And you can do this at a 45-degree angle. Sometimes I'll do it straight on. Sometimes I'll just come straight at the fence. I'll come straight across the middle of the pen, go straight into the fence, sit back. Good. Good. And she doesn't, I haven't tried to teach her to back up or anything yet, but she's trotting off pretty nice. Okay, one more stop and then I'll lope her. Good. Come in here. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Now I'm turning her to the left. See my foot? Okay. Let's lope her off. And, okay. She took off on the wrong lead. See if I can slow her down. Ask her again. There. She's kind of rough. A little bit on this left lead. I really like to rub them a lot these first few rides when they're loping. Okay, slow her down. Nice. Nice. Now I'll just bring her over here and stop her on this fence right here. Okay, that was a pretty good one. All right. Okay, so pretty good. Ride number 7, I would say in the next ride or 2, I'll move her over to the arena, start riding her in the arena. I'm feeling pretty good about how much control I have. I'm not yet using spurs on her, a couple of reasons. One, I don't know if you can see how big this horse is. See where my foot touches her? Most of the horses I ride, my feet are below their belly. This one is not, so I'll probably have to use a short shank spur on her that I don't normally use. I don't think she'll have a problem with the spur, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to accidentally touch her with it. And the other reason is she's a little bit goosey, a little bit sensitive. Not bad, not bad. But it's probably the next ride you see. We'll be in the arena. I'll be using spurs a little bit on her. I'm already using them on Coco, so I'll show you that on Coco here in just a little bit.